Now it is recording. Okay. Are you ready? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will say welcome again to all of you.
But you don't think it's supposed to be
Oh, stand in the right place. I think this is gonna miss me. Okay, so you're gonna have to come up here soon and stand here. Okay. Because you look better than me. I'm only joking. Okay. What I want us to do today, I could see yesterday when we raced through everything, you had a few speed wobbles and the glazed look was no, she can't possibly be taking us through this so quickly. So what I'd like to do for the session today, we're going to investigate thoroughly those techno-structural interventions. So we're going to dig a little bit deeper than just flashing things at you and you going, oh, okay, yeah, I know what a hierarchical structure is. Okay. And I kind of think I know perhaps how it impacts business. Okay, so I want to look at that a little bit more because it is important for all of you for your exactly. So we're going to look at those, and within those structures, we're going to do the, oh, I didn't say Count how many times I say please, because you've got to stop this. We're going to look at the process structure, and especially the, which one would you like to really look at? Customer centric. Okay, why are we going to look at that? Yes, you see, so that's one of the things that is important to you at this stage, so I understand that. We're going to see the differences between this network structure, customer-centric. They're so similar in when you just read through what they are. So we need to just investigate a bit, how do they differ? Why would you, maybe Accenture should be looking at a network structure. So you need to be a little bit awake when you do your assignments and thinking about this to see what will actually work for them, because obviously we've got the negatives. Okay, so I want to look at that, and then we're going to look at downsizing. Right, so I know I gave you a lot of homework last night. That big case study in terms of that big, yeah, we're going to put it aside for a bit, and we will come back to that because that is transformational intervention.
But the downsizing, isn't that the Menlo Park one that's short?
Yeah, we're going to do that one. So the Menlo Park case study we're going to have a look at and see what worked, what didn't. And from there we're going to look at your assignment questions again, because I've had many students come to me to say, what do I actually have to do? Because it's not as easy as it looks. Am I right? When you actually try and see, so how do I start? It's not so easy. Am I right? Okay, so it's a bit more complex. I say to you, oh, it's easy. Show you how I'm going to mark, but it's not so easy to get it together. So we'll talk about what you need to do there today. Okay, so remember we said last night, with this we're focusing on, talk to me. Don't look at the slide. We looked at it last night for 5 seconds. So from your understanding of the heading.
What's technology?
Technology, yeah, which is pencils. Processes, yeah. And what is the structure about? The structure of the organization is important to us. Okay. So yesterday as well, I asked you to go home and find some examples of these structures. Am I correct? Are we happy? Right, so you can stand in. organization size, structural design, strategy, technology. I want you to remember these aspects when we are talking about the different types of matrices. Should I give you the register now?
Yeah, you know that's important.
I know that's important. It's very important to know who's in your class. And if you are,
Distance learner.
last night you were all distant. So, what can I say? Why is the environment important, people? Exactly. It has an impact. Okay, on your whole organization and
Positive and negative.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, so it's got a big impact. What's happening with our environments?
It's changing.
Okay, we know all of it. How slowly is it changing? Fast. Okay, so we decided last night that some of the structures, the traditional business structures, bless you, are not conducive to change. Then we looked at, now size of the organization is also important. Why? Not just because the smaller one can change quicker.
Because the size determined, well, isn't it? The size is determined on what you want it to do. So if you're into what online, then you don't. If you're into an online platform, then you wouldn't be interested in necessarily having people that has warehousing and all of those things. So what I'm trying to say is that the organizational size is dependent on what the company is meant to do. It's a function of what the company is supposed to do.
Okay, the actual,
The
core fact. Okay, do you agree?
The bigger the size, the difficult it is for them to change.
Difficult to change. Anything else?
The employees, would that also include the size of the organization of employees for the makeup of sales?
Yeah. So it's how many full-time employees you've got, which is a very good point. Yes.
You also determine as well, if you look at the structure. So the structure determines how deep you might find a one-man, while I have a small company, I don't need too many divisions.
Yeah.
Choose.
So I'll do everything. One man band
Or
will do
you find
everything.
a HR also do finance.
Yeah, and he runs around, she runs around, trying to get everything done. Okay. Or, so the organization is an important thing. Because nowadays, what is happening in the marketplace? What is happening in South Africa? Is it, I just want to try and prompt you, but I don't want to give you the answer. It's not easy to get a job here. So what are people doing?
Something to be entrepreneurial.
Pardon? Tutu?
Entrepreneurship needs to be on the rise because of to survive.
Just about.
Stealing.
Who's stealing?
But on a serious note, retrenchment is causing a lot of
It's a lot of
crime.
Exactly. So it's exacerbating all the problems that we've got in society because people simply cannot find a job. So then we go back into the whole cultural aspect. At school, you had to get your education so you could go and find a job. Is that the reality? Everybody comes out of school, then they all want to go to higher education, they all want to go to wherever they can get in to get a degree. And then they come out of there, if they manage to do it. She needs to sign as well, I think, to sign. You know, and so they come out, they've got student loans, perhaps, or they've paid all and they can't get a job. So that's a problem. So entrepreneurship, we hope, should be getting help. So in the new budget, speech. Did you all listen?
Yes.
Good. And what came out of there? Except the personal tax is increasing and the petrol price. They're going to